Hey guys, it's Bill. Time for Deadliest Warrior Season 2. This is the third part of my review. Third out of three. Well, technically, it's gonna. Never mind. I was gonna say anything. Anyway, today we're talking about one of my favorite episodes of this season. It's my favorite modern matchup to date, next to IRA versus Taliban. It's CIA versus KGB. Now, in my opinion, remember people, this is my opinion, not fact. This is this season's equivalent to Mafia vs. Yakuza and Green Beret vs. Spetsnaz. Now, personally, that's just my view of it. You guys have your view. No, seriously, you guys don't have to share my view. As odd as that sounds. Okay, anyway. Let's get going. Alright, short range, shoe knife versus garrote. Garrote, it was essentially a piano string versus a shoe knife, where you just gotta click your heels together, out comes a knife, you kick a guy in the balls, he's down. Edge went to the shoe knife. In mid-range weapons, it was the camera gun versus the briefcase gun. The only thing I really have to say about the camera gun is that it's a mini sniper rifle. That's all I gotta say about it. Briefcase gun, superior killing power, it's frickin' Walter PPK. End of story. Long range, we have Scorpion. Oh wait, yeah, briefcase gun was CIA, Edge CIA. Scorpion SMG-61 versus the MAC-10, and Edge went to the MAC-10. Personally, the MAC-10, in my personal opinion, I think is a much better weapon. First off, it makes a more hilarious sound. Also, it clearly did a lot of killing power. Anyway, explosives, dead drop spike versus exploding cigar. Personally, I did not like either of these weapons in the scenario they set up. Because basically what happened is exploding cigar was what killed the first KGB guy. That I could at least understand. The drop spike, on the other hand, I do not see that really working. Because, first of all, you're not going to try to read information in the middle of a fight, let's face it. Though, I will say this much. As for its kill count, which was 74, that just means we have a lot of retarded CIA agents, guys. Guys, let's face it. Anyway, the winner was the CIA, 550 kills to 450 of the KGB. This is, as far as I'm aware, or the closest match. Well, not closest, but like most even numbers. We didn't have any some blah 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 point blah percent of kills, you know. Moving on to the next episode, which was Vlad the Impaler versus Sun Tzu. Oh boy, this matchup was shit. Let me first say this. Vlad the Impaler rarely was in battle. Sun Tzu was at war with a frickin' army 10 times his army's size. Those who don't know what I'm talking about, look up the Art of Sun Tzu, Art of War, or it was a History Channel documentary. It'll explain everything for you. I really don't care which one you watch, just do it. Anyway, short range killage versus Jian. I would have given the edge to the Jian, but Edge went to the killage. And it's due to, quote, stabbing power and killing power. Killing power I can understand. Not so much stabbing power. Because it's an overcurved pirate sword. That thing cannot kill you by stabbing you. End of story. The Jihan can stab you. You can't block with it. And unless you're trying to block an arm and you're like... No, nothing but brute force there. The Jian was a very swift weapon. Edge should have gone to the Jian, but it went to the killage. Halberd versus Zwa. Edge went to the Halberd. Now, to a certain extent, I can see where the halberd could get the edge, but the Zwa, in my opinion, is the better killing tool. Well, because the halberd's more versatile, Zwa, one hit kill. That thing, there's the potential that he's gonna live. Edge halberd, though, due to versatility. Long range steel crossbow versus repeating crossbow, aka the Chokanu. Edge went to the repeating crossbow. Clearly, it's an ancient machine gun. And finally, hand cannon versus flaming arrows. That particular weapon's choice was shit. First off, there were much better gunpowder weapons that they could have chosen for Vlad. That seems like something they would have given Sun Tzu. But whatever. I can clearly see how the hand cannon gets the edge here. Winner somehow was Vlad the Impaler. I'm sorry, I just do not like this matchup at all. Ming Warrior versus Musketeer. This is a matchup I kind of disagree with. Short range, Dao versus Rapier and Ming Gooch. Personally, I would much rather be carrying the Rapier or Ming Gooch just because it's lighter. Although I do agree that the Dao did deserve the edge, which it got. Because what the Dao is going to do is it's going to decapitate you in one swing. But personally, I just find the Rapier or Ming Gooch a much more effective weapon. And it's a combination. Edge, Dao. Mid-range, it was a 3-barrel pole cannon versus the wheel-lock pistol. I honestly do think the 3-barrel pole gun is more effective, but Edge went to the wheel-lock pistol due to accuracy and armor penetration. And so the 3-barrel pole gun is a extremely useful weapon. Wheel-lock, it's just more effective. Long range, Nest of Bees versus Flintlock Musket. Now, I thought the Nest of Bees would get the edge, because, to me, it seemed fairly simple how they should have set it up. Instead of putting it like this, should have put it like this, because then, you get that nice, versatile movement. And, for the record, there are two Ratchet and Clank weapons that I do think are a lot like long and mid-range weapons of the Ming Warrior. Excuse me. 3-barrel pole gun, great weapon. Wheel-lock superior. Nest of Bees, a better weapon than 3-barrel pole gun, but at the same time, it's really more bark than bite. Edge went for Flintlock musket solely on the fact that you could add a bayonet to it, as far as I was able to tell. Anyway, special weapons, mechanical landmine versus grenade. Edge went to the mechanical landmine. Now, my only problem with it was that why would the musketeer want weapons stockpile or food in the middle of a battle? That was just my problem. Comanche Mongol. Alright, this matchup I was honestly kind of mad about because I wasn't able to see it. Alright, here's the numbers. Warhawk versus Iron Flanged Mace. Edge went to the Iron Flanged Mace due to superior killing power. Warlance versus Glaive did not see that weapon comparison, but Edge went to the Warlance. Comanche bow and arrow versus Mongol bow and arrow. I would have deemed it even just because they're both bow and arrows, but Edge went to the Comanche. And finally, special weapons, the scalping knife versus the illid. Edge went to the illid because it's a sword versus a knife. You never bring a knife to a sword fight. So that only works with a gunfight, but Navy SEAL Israeli Commando. Oh god, I love this match. Short range recon 1 knife versus K-bar knife. Edge was deemed even though the K-bar got more kills. That was probably due to the range. SIG Saucer P-22-6 versus the Glock 19. Edge went to the SIG due to more effectiveness. I'm not even going to read it. Anyway, M4 Colt Commando versus Micro Gali. Edge went to the M4 Colt Commando due to superior accuracy. My only real problem with the gun testing is that after you get off that first shot, it's really just all overkill. In explosives, C4 versus Semtex. Edge went to Semtex due to bigger amount of damage. Well, guys, that concludes this season. I'm honestly happy to say we will be back for Season 3. I will be bringing you guys updates as they come, or at least as I see them. So, first off, Hannibal's confirmed, and we've got female warriors. Who will they be? Who will be fighting Hannibal? Personally, I gotta agree with BlueTeamTV here and say Saladin. Though I would love to see him fight, say, Joan of Arc. Probably Bruta. I mean, let's face it, easily comparable. Both were enemies of the Roman Empire. I'll give you guys a minute to think about that. See you guys later. Remember, try to guess what weapons I'm talking about comparing Ratchet and Clank. I'll only be accepting any ideas on what you guys think I'm talking about for, like, you know what, scratch that, just don't. I'll tell you right now. Nest of Bees is the landmine launcher. It's Tools of Destruction mini turret gun. And 3-barrel pole cannon is a combustor at maximum level. Videos after, so that from Scotch Stuff from Teams. Just playthroughs. Bye.